So as you guys read the title, I'm going to be explaining why this season sucked. I'm not even joking. This season literally sucked. This was one of the worst summer seasons we have gotten in a very long time. This is one of the worst ones. And I'm going to be explaining that right now. But first, we're going to start off with where it all began in the first update when Season 3 officially released. So to of course start this off, we might as well get to map changes. I'm going to put a picture of the map right here up on the screen. And you can see, comparing this right now to Season 2 to Season 3, there is a pretty big difference. I will admit that, okay? I will say the forest area was cool at first. The addition of mud, being able to ride the raptors, that's cool and all. But let's get on to why the loot pool was trash. Now, firstly, I want to mention about the shotguns. So the shotguns we start off at the beginning of the season were the Maven shotgun, the drum shotgun, and the Havoc shotgun. Now, they're alright. You got two spammy shotguns, and then we got the Havoc. But they added a mythic version of the drum. And you thought the legendary one was OP? Oh, well, you've not seen the mythic version yet. And for pistols, of course, it stayed as the normal tactical pistol. But let's just get to SMGs. This season, they actually kept the submachine gun SMG. And they decided to add the combat SMG back. Now, back then, the combat SMG was really OP. Now that they nerfed it, yeah, it's just not even good anymore. Like, I generally stopped using the combat SMG after they nerfed it. Like, I just can't use it. Now, let's get to the rifles now. So, originally, they had the Flapjack rifle, the Suppressed Havoc, and they had the Red Eye. But shortly, after a couple days, the Red Eye got vaulted for no reason, and the MK Alpha replaced it. Now, some people like the MK Alpha. It's an alright gun. Personally, I'm a Havoc fan. But I will say I do not like the Flapjack rifle. I'm just terrible with it, to be honest. I will say one really cool thing that I think they added this season, because I don't want this to just be a whole cons list. I do think some things were good about Season 3. Not a lot, but some things. I will say the Cybertron cannon was absolutely insane. When people found out how to rocket ride with that, I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. I want to do that too with my friends. And I bet you guys felt the same way. Now, other than that, that's pretty much it for the first update of, Season 3. Now, let's get on to 25.10. So, they did add the Cloak Gauntlets, which is right up here on screen. These are actually pretty useful because they make you invisible, especially really good in zero build. So I will say this is one item that I really do appreciate this season gave us. It's kind of like a, I guess, copy and paste version of the Predator Mythic, but I think this is a really good item. So I do want to mention, guys, I'm not going to be going over any of like the special outfits for the Battle Pass or, new perks or something like that. Mainly, I'm just going off weapons they add on each update or what happened with each update. And I will be mentioning just the state of the game and what is popular at the time, and also how creative is doing, what updates it gets. So here's the flare gun right here. It got unvaulted in 25.10. Okay, also another thing I probably should have mentioned, what snipers start off at the beginning of the season. Yeah, I'm kind of recording this a little bit late to that. But I do want to mention the heavy sniper did come out at the beginning of the season. And then it got immediately vaulted after 25.11, which then introduced the explosive repeater rifle. Guys, I know I'm fumbling the bag on this one, but I forgot to also mention the boomerang. Not gonna lie though, the boomerang honestly sucked. Not just because of damage wise or any of that. It's just that it got vaulted so much. It was just like the kinetic, what was it called? Blade, and then the shockwave hammer. And then after update 25.11, we then got a hotfix update that unbolted the pump shotgun. The Dollar Tree version, of course. Fortnite would actually get the real version to come back. After the shotgun update, then they dropped the summer update. Now, if you guys know what the summer update was like, yeah, I'll just put it on screen. That was it. That was literally it. That was everything. Nothing else came out for the entire update, except for the slap splashes, which are good, but other than that, that's literally it. So for the next Fortnite update, this one was extremely shocking. Like, this was the most shocking update I honestly could ever seen in Fortnite history, because Fortnite dropped a Futurama collab. I was honestly extremely shocked that was going to happen, but we did get a weapon from it. We got Bender's shiny metal ray gun. It's pretty much like Zig and Chompy's ray gun, if anybody knows that, but it's a little different, I guess, with looks wise. So yeah, other than that, that's all what happened in 25.20. Now, the next content update, which was absolutely insane, was the Jujutsu Kaisen update. Now, we did get 2 mythics, and you can get them from these like cursed llamas, and one of them was called the Hollow Technique, and the other mythic was called the Straw Doll Technique. Now, I will say these were both amazing. The Straw Doll Technique is something kind of new, actually, and I really like it. It's a really nice weapon. And the Hollow Technique is kind of more of a balanced Dragon Ball mythic, and I think most of y'all know it's the Kamehameha thing. So, yeah, that's what I have my opinions on that. One last thing that I really want to mention about this update, because I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I think this update, like, not really exactly saved all of Season 3, but at least saved the ending, because the ending was really fun. All the rest of the updates were just terrible. It's either like 1 mythic or 1 item added within like 2 weeks, which was absolutely terrible. I know we got one update where we got the explosive repeater, and then we got the quote-unquote pump shotgun. But yeah, I do think it's cool that we got like an anime battle pass. I know it's only 1 skin, but I think that is really cool. I think it's actually 2 skins. But I think you guys know what I mean. It's really cool that they're starting to do that. And I hope they do that for every single season. Like, they make like a special collab, and then you can get 2 skins or more from that like battle pass. You pay 1,000 V-Bucks. So for this last thing, I really want to mention this because I think this is really important for Fortnite. I think the only thing that Fortnite did right for like just generally this season was Only Up. Now, all of us have played Fortnite Only Up Chapter 1. I'm playing it right now. My highest was like Season X, I'm pretty sure. And I gave up. I'm pretty sure on this attempt I fail. But my point is, though, is it really just carried the whole summer. I mean, we got a terrible summer update. It was absolutely garbage. And then we got the guy that made the Fortnite Only Up Chapter 1. And honestly, it really just saved Fortnite. And it made creative much more fun. That's not exactly my point, though, for this, though. I'm saying that I wish that creative could also do good and Battle Royale. I think this season was definitely a pretty big L. And I know next season is going to be heist-themed. So I'm very excited for that. It's going to be happening tomorrow. I am recording this on the 24th, but this will be uploaded on the 25th when you guys are watching this. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Tell me if you guys like these type of videos, because I know I've made like 1 or 2 of them. And I'm starting to get used to more. If you guys like me like doing these reviews, talking about all the updates of, you know, a season, I can always do that. And I could probably do this again, but like every single update, or maybe just everything that happened of every season of Chapter 4, you know, when it comes to the time of the end of Chapter 4. So we can talk about that when it gets to that time. But I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you guys comment down below if you guys want to see more of this content. And make sure you're using code BlakerXV in the Fortnite shop. And tell me how you guys thought about Season 3. I'm out of here.